Hello, Lisa here, and I'm going to make a few cards out of leftovers from my December Cranberry Rose CocoaDaisy kit. And I thought I'd take you along in the process. I have everything ready to go, but I didn't put them together. It helps people to see my process a little bit. So first off, I'm going to make two cards. And here I used a pocket out of the pocket memory keeping kit, and I used a die that I cut, and it leaves an edge and a little frame, so we're going to use both. Here was an extra from one of the dashboards that I cut, and I thought I would use it just kind of as a background here. Glue that down. There's really, to me, no right or wrong way to make a card. So then I thought I'd take the pocket card, layer that on, and add a few snowflakes. I don't always do Christmas cards per se, because I have a lot of friends that really don't celebrate Christmas. So I kind of do more of a winter theme, just to let people know I'm thinking of them. And I just wanted to add a few snowflakes, and I'm going to use these glitter dots that came in the kits to add just a little embellishment there. Maybe hide the glue a little bit. You just need a little dot for the vellum. And I think that one's good. And I just let it sit and dry for a bit. And this one was one of the dashboards in the dashboard kit. And I use A6 rings or an A6 TN, so I usually have to layer my dashboards, or I cut the A5 dashboard down, which is what I did on this one. So I had an extra one here, and I thought it would be great for a nice winter card. And so I cut it down to fit inside my card and put a little adhesive on. I don't use a whole lot. I don't like to waste my adhesive, and it sticks down pretty good. Then I thought I would use the frame for it. Put a little bit of adhesive on that. I didn't want to do it on my white. Just kind of like that. It just gives it a little dimension and helps you use up your scraps. A lot of people know I like to use up my scraps. I save every scrap because, you know, you never know when you can use it, making cards or whatnot. I did this little border out of one of the background papers, the double-sided papers. I used this punch. Can you see that? There we go. And I just thought I'd make, just to add a little bit of dimension, stick it on there, use up my scraps. And then I thought, because it's a snow, we got these cute snowflake edgers, and they're adorable. I don't know if you can see this. They have a slight glitter to it. So I cut a chunk off, and it comes in a big sheet, so you have quite a few to work with, and some of them I just cut them, so I just use one or two snowflakes. But this time I cut a portion of the border, and I'm just going to kind of put that right here, just to add some snowflakes. And you could add glitter or the glitter dots to it. I may add a few of these. I don't know. I may just add some glitter stickies or something later on. But isn't that a fast, fun card? And you can use your supplies up, because sometimes I don't like a whole lot of, I have a hard time having a lot of layers in my planner, because when I try to write, you know, it messes up. So I like to use a lot of my extras for cards and memory decks cards and whatnot. My next one, I love the rose, the cranberry rose and I wanted to use that. And I also wanted to use these are like alphabets. I can't remember what they're called. They're like puffy alphabets, that's what they are. And I really wanted to use something to add. So I thought I would just make, and these are simple cards. You know, even if you don't have a punch, you don't necessarily have to have one, but I like the edge. And so I just put the edge on here, so it's somewhat even. And I wanted a little inking around the edge here. You don't need a whole lot, but it just gives it a little dimension. And I wanted the green. I don't know where my red went, so green it is. And I thought I'd put this like this, fa la la, and put a little adhesive like that. Yeah. And then I left this little cardinal, and I thought we just stick him right here, just like so. And then I wanted something right here, but I didn't want a whole lot, so I thought this sticker from the Classified Planner Kit. I love the Classified Planner Kit. It's a surprise when you get it, because like if you look on the website, it's kind of blurred out. But I love the stickers. It's got all kinds of neat little extras in it. And so I thought this sticker right here would be perfect. And I love this card. It's nice and festive, but not too overdone. Next, the last two are my favorite. And what I did, these are fun. So this was one of the dashboards for the personal size. And I already used the other, let's see, should have been prepared here. I used the other one, the A5 size for one of my dashboards. And so I thought I really wanted to use this for a card. And I don't make long cards very often. So I used this die that I have in my stash. I've had this die for years. And I cut out the saying to make it, you can make this, if I had more time, I could make it a window shaker card, which would be adorable. So what's nice is you can use one piece, use a die, and actually have two elements for two different cards. So this one, like I said, it can make a really cute shaker card. I've been remodeling my kitchen. We've been working on it for like a year, and so some of my supplies are AWOL, somewhere in the piles. So I'm just going to use this as a window without a shaker. And what I wanted to do with this one is I really love the Classic Planner Sticker Kit, and I love the matte ones, and I thought this one right here would be a great one to just kind of put right in the middle. And what I love about, they have one sheet of these like clear matte stickers, and so you don't really see it. It's clear. And then I thought, little piece of ribbon. I use this mono glue for this, and you have to set it aside and let it dry, but we can do that. I put a little bit on like this, and then stick it where I want it for a little, and you can embellish your cards however you want. You know, there's really no right or wrong for embellishments. Some people like more than others. So I'm just gonna let that, isn't that pretty? A nice simple card. I'm gonna let that sit and dry, and then what I'll do when it's dry is kind of trim this off a little bit. And so then this card, we have the element that we cut out there. So I have my card, and I love this paper. This was probably my most favorite paper in the, I believe it was in the planner kit. It was either in the planner kit or the pocket memory keeping kit, because those are the two that I get. And these are my colors right here. Like, I love that paper. And it's a double-sided paper. And so I'm gonna put this down and mat that on the back of the white mat, like so. And then we can glue that down onto the card. And then I thought it would be fun just to kind of, even though it's got the more red, the colors still match, gives it a little, and put that on. And it's just a fun, festive little card. And so there you have it. I made 5 cards out of just leftovers. You know, I had extra things. And that's one thing I love about CocoaDaisy is the fact that there is so much in the kits. Even if I filled out my planner or did a memory, I don't really do a memory book, but I love the pocket cards. That's why I get the pocket memory keeping kit, because I do use them a lot in my planner. And there is so much in the kits that I always have leftovers. And even if I used most of the kit and filled a whole planner out, there is still so much in these kits. And so I hope you enjoyed my card making session, and we'll see you next time.